Good day and welcome to another micrographics webinar. We are an Autodesk partner and reseller. My name is Sean Bauer and I will be presenting this webinar today on the 30th of October 2025. I am an applications engineer and an Autodesk AECO technical consultant with micrographics. And today's topic is Smarter Drafting with AutoCAD 2026, including the specialized toolsets. If you find this webinar to be informative, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future webinars. Okay, let's get into it. On the agenda for today, we'll have an introduction, what's new in AutoCAD 2026, the specialized toolsets overview, tips for drafting efficiency in 2026, the future of drafting with automation and AI, and then we'll have a conclusion. So on the introduction, welcome everybody and thank you for joining me today for this webinar, Smarter Drafting with AutoCAD 2026. AutoCAD has been at the heart of design and drafting for decades, and with each release, Autodesk builds in smarter tools that help us work faster, collaborate better, and reduce repetitive tasks. Did you know that AutoCAD users save up to 60% of drafting time when using specialized toolsets compared to the standard AutoCAD workflows? One of the biggest advantages of AutoCAD today is that it's no longer just general drafting. With the specialized toolsets, AutoCAD adapts to your industry and discipline. So the AutoCAD specialized toolsets that we'll be covering in this webinar would include AutoCAD Architecture, AutoCAD Mechanical, AutoCAD Electrical, AutoCAD Map 3D, AutoCAD MEP, Mechanical Electrical Plumbing, AutoCAD Plant 3D, AutoCAD Raster Design, and then AutoCAD What's New for 2026. So within the AutoCAD Architecture, it's basically for architects working with walls, doors, and building components. The AutoCAD Mechanical is for manufacturing and mechanical engineers. AutoCAD Electrical for electrical schematics and panel layouts. AutoCAD Map 3D is for GIS professionals and civil engineering integration. AutoCAD MEP is for HVAC, plumbing, and electrical building systems. AutoCAD Plant 3D is for piping, plant design, and process industries. And then AutoCAD Raster Design is for converting and editing scanned drawings and images. Each of these toolsets bring discipline-specific intelligence, libraries, and workflows that go far beyond what standard AutoCAD does. So what's new in AutoCAD 2026? Every year, Autodesk refines AutoCAD, but the 2026 release focuses heavily on speed, automation, and smarter drafting intelligence. So highlights would be performance and graphics enhancements, smarter blocks and for search, detect, and convert, automation upgrades, collaboration and cloud connectivity, the markup import and assist has been enhanced, and then all of these enhancements are available across the specialized toolsets, amplifying their value for the industry-specific users. So when it comes to performance and graphics enhancements, AutoCAD 2026 runs faster and smoother even on large or complex drawings with improved display performance and graphic stability. Smarter blocks for search, detect, and convert. It's introduced in 2025 already, but this feature has been upgraded for 2026. It now uses artificial intelligence to not only recognize repeated geometry and suggest blocks, but also classify them more accurately across disciplines. For example, mechanical drafters can auto-detect fasteners, while architects might see repetitive windows suggested as smart blocks. Automation upgrades for 2026, it adds more intelligent command predictions, faster count and measurement tools, and improvements to activity insights so you can track drawing changes more effectively. The collaboration and cloud connectivity, enhanced integrations with Autodesk Docs and the Autodesk Construction Cloud make it easier to share drawings, manage versions, and collaborate in real time, especially valuable for the MEP and Plant 3D workflows. The markup, import, and assist enhancements. Markups from PDFs or paper scans can now be recognized with higher accuracy, and AutoCAD can even suggest text or object placement automatically taken from the PDFs or the scanned images to create your blocks and your text. So the key point is that all of these updates apply across the specialized toolsets. Whether you're working in architecture, mechanical, and electrical, Plant 3D, you benefit from these smarter, faster, more connected drafting tools. Looking at the overview of the AutoCAD specialized toolsets, every year Autodesk refines all of them. But this year's focus for 2026 release was the speed, automation, and smarter drafting intelligence. AutoCAD architecture has a 61% productivity gain. AutoCAD electrical has a 55% productivity gain. Mechanical as 95%. MEP 85%. Plant 3D 74%. Map 3D 60%. And raster design has a 48% productivity gain. What this means is that AutoCAD 2026's focus on the speed and automation with the smarter draftings for each discipline, that each toolset now includes new catalog objects for smarter placement, smart blocks and smart block detection for repetitive placement, dynamic blocks, quicker use within the software to place your desired objects. That is how the productivity was measured with regards to how fast it is to select the block, to create the block, to place the block. So you can place multiple blocks, convert multiple blocks at the same time, reducing the amount of clicks and time spent to do the drafting. So let's look at them individually. Starting with AutoCAD Architectural Toolset. It has enhanced walls, doors, and windows, also within the object placement. Smarter block detection for architectural components. Better interoperability with Revit, so improved DWG to Revit linking. And performance upgrades for large building floor plans. So for architects, the AutoCAD Architecture 2026 introduces smarter parametric components and refined block detection. With regards to the walls, doors, and windows, they now integrate more smoothly into drawing sets with fewer manual edits required. Another big win is this interoperability with Revit. The DWG files exchange more reliably with Revit 2026, supporting smoother collaboration between the drafting and the BIM teams. And for those who are handling large building layouts, you'll notice the performance improvements. There's less lag when you pan and zoom and regenerate views. The AutoCAD Electrical Toolset. Electrical engineers will notice big time savers in 2026. AutoCAD can now recognize repeated schematic symbols more effectively, speeding up circuit design. The PLC I/O generation tools are more automated, meaning faster setup of input and output tables for control systems. Panel layout automation has also been refined, reducing manual adjustments. And because collaboration is critical in electrical design, integration with the Autodesk Docs makes it easier to share your schematics across teams and maintain version control. Then the AutoCAD Mechanical Toolset with regard to the 2026 updates. AutoCAD Mechanical benefits directly from AI-powered block recognition. Repeated bolts, nuts, and fasteners are detected instantly and suggested as smart blocks. The parts library has been expanded with more standard compliant components, which saves time searching for manufacturer data. The bill of material automation is more robust in 2026, helping engineers generate parts lists faster with fewer errors, and large assembly drawings display more smoothly thanks to graphics performance upgrades. AutoCAD MEP toolset. In the MEP, AutoCAD 2026 provides smarter recognition of system objects, ducts, pipes, and conduits, with more automated placement. Clash detection has been improved, helping identify conflicts earlier in design. The component libraries now include updated standards for plumbing and HVAC equipment, and system schematics generate faster, cutting down on repetitive drafting time. AutoCAD Plant 3D toolset. The Plant 3D has seen strong updates this year. The piping catalogs have been expanded to include more ISO, DIN, and ANSI standards, giving engineers more flexibility without custom library work. Orthographic and isometric drawing tools now update faster with greater accuracy. Block recognition extends to common piping components, which reduces repetitive modeling. And cloud collaboration improvements make it easier to manage large plant projects across multiple teams. AutoCAD Map 3D toolset. For civil and GIS professionals, AutoCAD Map 3D 2026 enhances connectivity with geospatial data sources, faster loading, and broader format support. Topographic modeling is more accurate, which is especially useful when preparing design overlays. Annotation tools now place labels more intelligently, minimizing overlap. And cloud integration allows geospatial workflows to connect seamlessly with the Autodesk Construction Cloud, improving collaboration on infrastructure projects. With Raster Design Toolset, the 2026 version makes working with scanned drawings and old archives easier. Raster to vector conversion is faster and more accurate with fewer cleanup steps. The cleanup tools have been enhanced to quickly remove smudges, lines, and imperfections from scans. There's also better integration with markup workflows, allowing scanned markups to be converted directly into editable line work. And large raster files now load and manipulate faster, which is a huge plus for teams working with legacy drawings. The tips for drafting efficiency in 2026. Looking at AutoCAD Architecture 2026, the enhanced architectural objects, which include the walls, doors, windows, stairs, and roofs. Smarter block detection. Repetitive components, such as the windows, columns, and fixtures, are auto-suggested as blocks. The improved DWG to Revit interoperability with cleaner links and reduced data loss. Annotation enhancements. Intelligent tags schedules room data extraction, and then performance upgrades for large floor plans and multi-level buildings. AutoCAD Architecture 2026 builds on the strengths of discipline-specific components. So in total, it will be the walls, doors, windows, stairs, columns, and roofs and stairs they are smarter, meaning fewer manual edits and faster layout adjustment. The Smarter Blocks system recognizes repeated building components, such as the windows or the columns, and they suggest them as blocks automatically. This reduces the redundancy in floor plan drafting. With the improved interoperability with Revit, DWG links are cleaner with fewer translation errors, which is a big plus for teams working in hybrid CAD BIM environments. Annotations and schedules are more intelligent, making it easier to generate room data and tag objects consistently. And if you're working on a multi-story building or very large layouts, performance has been noticeably improved, reducing lag when regenerating or navigating the complex drawings. Looking at AutoCAD Electrical, smarter symbol detection in schematics for repeated circuits are auto-identified. The PLC I/O generation with more automation, tagging and addressing, enhanced panel layout automation, improved error checking for wiring conflicts, cloud collaboration. You can share your schematics in Autodesk Docs. You can push to Docs. in AutoCAD Electrical 2026 really focuses on the reducing of the repetitive work. So symbols are detected more intelligently. Repeated circuit patterns are suggested for reuse. The PLC-IO generation is faster with more automated tagging and addressing of input-output modules. Panel layout tools have been streamlined, reducing manual adjustments when placing components. The wiring conflict detection is more accurate, catching errors early before they propagate across multiple sheets. And since the collaboration is key in electrical engineering, the integration with the Autodesk docs ensures that teams are always working on the latest version of a schematic. AutoCAD Mechanical, the AI recognition of fasteners, gears, and repetitive parts. This is a great enhancement for a time saver. Expanded standard-based parts library. So we have more parts to place, ISO, ANSI, GIS updates, and DIN updates. Smarter recognition of GD and T, geometric dimensioning and tolerancing. The bill of materials automation enhancements. Instant updates when parts change. And then with the graphics acceleration for large assemblies. Mechanical engineers gain significant automation in the AutoCAD Mechanical 2026. With AI, you can now recognize the repeated parts and, for example, the bolts, gears, and washers as examples of nuts, and suggest creating or reusing blocks. The parts library, with their expanded updates of the different standard types, it saves hours of searching through catalogs or trying to load or create your own. GD and T annotations have become smarter with faster placement and better symbol handling. And the bill of material creation is more automated, so as soon as parts are modified, the bill of materials updates automatically, ensuring that there are fewer errors. And for large assemblies, graphic acceleration ensures the smooth navigation and thus having a better performance. Okay, then AutoCAD MEP, smarter recognition of ducts, pipes, and conduits. The expanded MEP components library, including for HVAC, plumbing, and electrical parts. Faster schematic generation. Improved class detection with architectural and structural systems. And performance boost in multidiscipline drawings. So the AutoCAD MEP 2026 strengthens system intelligence. It now recognizes those ducts, pipes, and conduits that you've placed, and not just recognizing them, but more intelligently with automatic alignment and connection. The libraries have been expanded with more HVAC and plumbing components specifically. System schematics can be generated more quickly, cutting down repetitive drafting. Clash detection against the architectural and structural elements is more precise. It reduces your rework. And performance is noticeably better when working with the large multidiscipline models. Then AutoCAD Plant 3D, expanded piping catalogs, ISO, DIN, ANSI, faster orthographic and isometric drawings, smarter block recognition for piping components, valves, fittings, and so on, improved collaboration on large projects, and then the cloud storage plus version control integration. Plant 3D users will see major catalog improvements in 2026. New piping standards have been added, including ISO, DIN, and ANSI, giving engineers more design flexibility. The orthographic and isometric drawing generation is faster and more reliable. Block recognition now extends to piping components, valves, fittings, elbows, making repetitive design tasks quicker. For large plant projects, the cloud collaboration ensures it is centralized, versioned, and accessible to the entire team. Okay, with AutoCAD Map 3D, we have improved GIS data connectivity, faster loading and more supportive formats, the topographic modeling refinements, better contours, elevation accuracy, smarter annotation, label placement for reduced overlap, enhanced coordinate system management, cloud-connected geospatial workflows with the ACC integration. So Map 3D focuses on bridging CAD and GIS. In 2026, GIS data loads faster and more formats are supported natively. Topographic modeling has been refined, producing smoother contours and more accurate elevation models. Labels and annotations place themselves more intelligently with reduced overlaps in dense maps. The coordinate system management has been streamlined. Switching and reprojecting is more straightforward. And then most important, Map3D now integrates better with the cloud workflows, meaning GIS data can be stored and shared via the Autodesk Construction Cloud. And then the last specialized toolset tips for drafting efficiency in 2026, the AutoCAD raster design. So faster raster to vector conversion, it's more accurate. Smarter cleanup tools to remove noise, smudges, unwanted lines. Better PDF markup integration, convert directly to line work. Performance boost with large raster files, scans, old archives. And then the enhanced snapping and editing of converted geometry. Raster design is essential for teams working with legacy drawings. In 2026, raster to vector conversion is much faster and more precise. Cleanup tools are smarter, removing smudges, speckles, and unnecessary marks from scans with one click. The PDF markup integration has been improved, letting you convert markups straight into editable line work. Large raster files, sometimes hundreds of megabytes, now load and handle more smoothly. And once you've converted it, the geometry snaps and edits more reliably, making the transition from paper to digital seamless. Okay, so the future of drafting with automation and AI. We now have the built-in AI intelligence features in AutoCAD at its core. These would include smart blocks for search, place, or convert repeated geometry into blocks, speeds reuse and standardization, object detection or detect PDFs to blocks. The AI-assisted object recognition, which is very handy when importing PDFs that can convert the detected items into blocks. The Autodesk Assistant, the Autodesk AI features, it's been there since 2024. It's been enhanced. It's now a contextual assistant, suggested actions and learning resources, and AI-assisted recommendations inside your AutoCAD ecosystem. Trace and markup workflows, cloud and web trace overlays, and markup import that speed iteration and preserve the base drawing while accepting design feedback is part of the modern AutoCAD collaboration stack. Specialized toolsets, automation, where AI is surfacing, architecture, MEP, mechanical, electrical, plant 3D, map 3D, and raster design. These toolsets include industry-specific automation, component libraries, rule-based placements, automated isometrics, P and IND to 3D workflows, GIS integration. So Autodesk is increasingly adding AI assistant features into the core workflows that these toolsets rely on. Content suggestion, smarter object conversion, guided tasks. A practical tip is the specialized toolsets mostly provide domain automation today, but the core AutoCAD AI, Smart Block, Detect, and Assistant benefit users across all toolsets. Third-party AI plugins or add-ons or extensions. So here are some examples and where you can find them. CAD, GPT, and similar AI assistants. Chat assistant add-ins that generate Lisp or Object ARX code, help with commands, and provides 24/7 CAD help inside AutoCAD. You can find this on the Autodesk App Store. You can search for AI, for assistant, for machine learning, for PDF detect, or for automation, different terminologies that you can search for, where you will discover many small utilities that speed up tasks. Batch processing, batch data extraction, conversion, code generation, and more. So other categories to look for might include PDF to DWG cleanup tools, a batch cleanup, object detection, Lisp or macro generators powered by large language models, image to sketch generator integrated to CAD. How to evaluate and install this then? So look for the compatibility with your AutoCAD version 24, 25, 26. a vendor that you trust, reading the reviews, whether it runs locally or uses cloud AI, the data and the privacy. Try out the trials, demo it, see the availability of it. Install from the Autodesk App Store. Test on a copy of a project to validate the results before trusting the automation on your actual production drawings. So AI-powered design in AutoCAD 2026. The Autodesk AI announcement. Autodesk introduced Autodesk AI, a technology designed to enhance creativity, solve problems, and eliminate non-productive work across the various industries. The capabilities. Autodesk AI provides intelligent assistance and generates capabilities, allowing users to explore and produce innovative results efficiently. So we also have My Insights in AutoCAD 2026. So what is it? My Insights is an AI-powered personalized recommendation feature inside AutoCAD. It analyzes how you work and surfaces smart suggestions to help you be more efficient. Whether that's reminding you of unused commands, showing better ways to complete tasks, or offering time-saving tips specific to your workflows. It appears as an interactive panel or notification, usually in the AutoCAD Start tab or via in-product messages. So why use it? Discover underused or more efficient tools based on your habits. Stay updated with helpful tips, features, or commands tailored to your unique CAD behavior. Learn new tricks passively without needing to take formal training or hunt through menus. How AI makes it smarter. AI learns from your usage patterns, tracking which tools you use frequently, in what combinations, and what you tend to avoid. It predicts better workflows, such as suggesting command alternatives, automation possibilities, for example, creating blocks or using arrays, or macros that could reduce the amount of clicks. It delivers insights in real time, so when you're most likely to benefit from them. How it helps you. Makes you more productive by uncovering features you didn't know existed. It promotes continuous improvement, even for seasoned AutoCAD users. It acts like a smart mentor in the background, nudging you with practical, actionable tips, not just generic suggestions. It reduces learning curves for new tools or updates rolled out in the latest versions. So AutoCAD My Insights provides personalized recommendation and tips based on user behavior to improve your productivity. Drawing History uses AI to compare past versions of drawings, helping users track changes and understand design evolution. Smart Blocks suggested the most relevant blocks based on usage patterns, saving time in repetitive tasks. These tools aim to enhance efficiency, creativity, and decision making in design processes. So the smart blocks, you can use the B search command for search and convert and detect and convert. AutoCAD search and detect blocks function, also known as smart blocks search and convert, is a feature designed to improve efficiency and organization by converting those repetitive geometries into blocks. The bsearch command finds all instances of the same geometry in a drawing. The text variations convert the text variations into block attributes, useful for classifying repetitive but variable types of text. Existing block definitions. It allows users to convert matching instances to an existing block, with options to adjust the scale and rotation. New block creation. Users can convert the selected instances to a new block, specifying the block name, the insertion point, the layer it must be on. It now includes additional control to refine and modify results with the new review toolbar. With the power of AI, AutoCAD now does the heavy lifting, finding the repeated geometry and turning it into efficient editable blocks. It's a huge time saver and big win for cleaner, smarter drawings. If you haven't tried this feature yet, I highly recommend jumping into AutoCAD 2026 and giving it a go. And if you want to explore more, check out the official help guide. You can search for Autodesk Smart Block Convert, or within AutoCAD, click on the link when the Detect palette opens, where it says Tech Preview, Learn More. So you can select all similar block types, geometry types, search and convert them, and then detect them all. Once you've converted them, and then you can quickly swap them out for the correct type. Let's make it something drastically different so it's obvious. How about a bath? We'll change the columns to a bath, so then it's obvious to see how unanimously they've all updated throughout my entire drawing. At this point, you get to accept, move, rotate, scale, undo. Whatever you do to this one updates for all selected. All of them updated to that. Then you can also quickly swap them out to something else. It's a pretty decent feature. So, AI in AutoCAD 2026 continued. So on top of what we've seen so far, the AI assistant chat in AutoCAD, also known as the Autodesk Assistant, it uses conversational AI to conveniently access helpful AI-generated support and solutions related to AutoCAD. At the top right corner in the AutoCAD interface, you will find the Autodesk Assistant. It has a little bubble chat next to that question mark next to where you signed in. Use conversational AI to conveniently access the helpful AI-generated support and solutions related to AutoCAD. This is one of the quiet game changers inside AutoCAD. This AI-powered conversational chat box is built right into the interface, acting like a smart design co-pilot. Whether you are searching for a command, learning a new tool, or troubleshooting an issue or error that you're experiencing, the assistant is context-aware and can offer instant answers, walkthroughs, or command suggestions based on what you're working on. It's like having a technical expert embedded in your workspace. No need to go Google, no need to pause your workflow. And because it's powered by generative AI, it's getting smarter with every interaction. So a snippet from the Autodesk AI help page. Since 2009, 16 years ago, Autodesk Industrial Research Lab has published over 65 peer-reviewed research papers, making the Autodesk Research AI Lab the world's leading publisher of original AI research for CAD geometry. Over the last 10 years, AutoCAD has invested in artificial intelligence because, as Autodesk, they recognize the transformative power of AI for the industries that they serve. It's already helping our customers achieve more with less. Today, Autodesk AI powers workflows and capabilities across Autodesk software and the Autodesk platform, with more capabilities coming in the future. AI in AutoCAD continued. The trace and markup assist in AutoCAD. So what is it? Trace is a collaborative feature in AutoCAD that lets users add feedback and markups to a drawing without altering the original. It acts like a digital overlay, so tracing paper. Think of it as virtual tracing paper where collaborators can review, comment, and sketch directly over the design. Markup Assist is an AI-powered tool that detects and interprets those hand-drawn or imported markups, whether it's PDFs, scanned sketches, or photos in JPEG or PNG format. automatically converting them into editable AutoCAD geometry, text, or commands. So why use it? Keeps the source DWG file clean while allowing iterative feedback. It enhances remote collaboration with project stakeholders, especially on shared designs. It simplifies revision management. No more red pens on paper or back and forth email notes. So how AI makes it easier? AI in Markup Assist scans the imported markups, whether they are handwritten or printed, and then intelligently detects the following type of things: text annotations, revision clouds, arrows, and symbols, and hand-drawn lines or shapes. Text annotations that are detected are converted into editable M text. Revision clouds, arrows, and symbols are made usable with CAD geometry. Hand-drawn lines or shapes, offering to turn them into clean AutoCAD geometry. You decide whether or not you would like to convert them as M leaders, M text, nodes, lines, shapes. You get this markup assistant dialog box that pops up, and then at that point, if the text is not written clean enough, you have the opportunity to edit the text as was found, or accept it as is if you're happy with it. It saves hours of redrawing or manual editing based on feedback from non-CAD users. So how it helps you: it speeds up the revision cycle, reduces the human error when copying markups manually. It bridges the gap between CAD professionals and clients, consultants, or contractors who give feedback outside of AutoCAD. It allows seamless review and response right inside the familiar interface. Once the trace and markup assist has been done, you can also compare the DWGs, and the comparison can also be reviewed by others. It has a drawing history and a comparison to see what happened before the markups were done and once they were completed. So the markup and trace is available on the Collaborate tab in AutoCAD, also available via AutoCAD web application and the mobile application. You can take a photo on site during construction and share that as a markup, where other collaborators can add comments, use the draw and modify tools whilst on the go. So AI truly empowers every AutoCAD users with ways to be more efficient and convey your intent clearer and faster with real-time collaboration. So in summary, AI within AutoCAD 2026, including the specialized toolsets, is not about replacing the designer, it's about empowering them. The built-in intelligence like smart blocks, object detection, and the Autodesk Assistant helps automate repetitive and time-consuming tasks, allowing users to focus on creativity, precision, and design intent. These AI enhancements simplify everyday workflows, reduce manual input, and improve consistency across drawings. By handling the mundane, AutoCAD's AI features free professionals to spend more time on meaningful design decisions and project collaboration, ultimately making the entire drafting process smarter, faster, and more intuitive. All right, and then we've come to the conclusion. I hope you guys have learned something valuable or something that you can take away from this, as AutoCAD 2026 really brought their A game when it comes to incorporating the AI systems. So as we've seen throughout this webinar, AutoCAD 2026 represents far more than just another yearly update. It's a major step forward towards intelligent, connected, and highly efficient drafting. With AI-driven tools like smart blocks, object detection, and the Autodesk Assistant, AutoCAD is learning from the way we design, helping us eliminate repetitive work, anticipate our needs, and maintain higher accuracy across drawings. When we combine these advantages with the power of the specialized tool sets, we unlock unmatched speed and precision for every discipline. whether it's architecture, mechanical, electrical, MEP, plant, map, or raster workflows. Together, AI and automation are redefining what it means to draft smarter. They free us to focus on creativity, problem solving, and collaboration, while the software handles the repetitive groundwork. The future of drafting is not about working harder, it's about working smarter, faster, and more intelligently, with AutoCAD 2026 leading the way. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us here at Micrographics. I hope you found this webinar informative. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and don't forget to like and hit that notification bell for future webinars. Thank you again, and goodbye.